day where we were, I think, was like 36. But it doesn't drop at night. You know, it's 29 to 31 at night. It doesn't it doesn't tend to drop. Yeah. Yeah. You'd open the patio door, you know, the balcony door in the morning. You just stepped out. It's like after coming out of an air conditioned room. It's like, oh yeah. But it was nice. To be honest with you, me and the missus have said, like, you know, we've been home since yesterday. We come home yesterday dinner time. I mean, you know, we've been looking at pictures and that, and it's like, yeah, it'd be nice to be there, though, wouldn't it? It's like, yeah, it's a beautiful place. I can say that. You know, the people are hagglers. You know, the people we spoke to were lovely people. We read the reviews of the hotel and that before we went. You know, and there was a lot of good and a bad as well. But you can see now by the bad people is the people that are, you know, expecting a 5-star hotel in a 3-star building. You know what I mean? It was clean, the food was good, and the people were lovely. I couldn't have asked for more. I'll be honest with you. You know, the staff were dead friendly, and it was like, you know, they're arrogant or ignorant. They don't speak to you. They don't even say good morning. Everyone say good morning. You know, I didn't get it. You know, so I won't be reading reviews again. Put it that way, because some reviews pulled it down, and I can't pull it down one bit. Apart from food, you know, because you know, there is a bit of spice on stuff, but it was, you know, cauliflower and broccoli for breakfast was a bit mad. You know what I mean? But you've got that option. You know, you can have cereal, bread, toast, whatever. You know what I mean? But you could have also have broccoli, fresh fish, and that for breakfast. It was mad, but lovely. But it was nice, really nice. So we're hoping to plant. Yes, mate, did. It was lovely. It was hot and nice. Me and the missus, great company. You know what I mean? It's just me and the missus. It was just us two. It was really nice. Just chilling, mate. Just relaxing. It was a relaxing holiday. It was as relaxed as we could have it.
Yeah, we went to Cyprus a couple of years ago in the middle of a heat wave, and we were getting temperatures above 40, and it was like,
Yeah, it was there, mate. It was there.
I
You
was
know, it
like,
was average
yeah,
42 to 46 as it was hot.
I was like, you lot can go wander a streets. I'm gonna chill by the pool. Ain't.
See, I couldn't. It was too hot for me. Even my missus right now, we go to Tenerife, and my missus does not put sun factor 30s, 50s, 50s or anything on. My missus sunbathes with carrot oil in Tenerife. Yeah, she used to go every year with her mum and dad because they've got the timeshare out there. So every year that was their holiday. So her body's adapted to it all the time. She goes like, you know, she looks like Pocahontas when we come back off holiday, and I still look like a milk bottle. You know what I mean? Because I put factor 50 on and my missus puts carrot oil on. She didn't use carrot oil in Turkey. She was using factor 30, factor 50 in Turkey. And during like 12 and 3, she was sitting on the balcony and that would make well, sitting at the restaurant, but on the outside balcony of the restaurant. And she's like, I can't lie in that. I can't lie in that. You know, when I was messaging my kids, because they know what Kerry's like for the heat. And I said, you know, she's even sat up on the balcony with me too. And they go, oh my god, it must be hot. I said it is. But it was nice. Yeah, it was very nice. Can't wait to go back. We're going to go back next year for my 50th.
You getting that old as it pops?
Yeah, I'm actually 49 years old today, mate. It's my birthday today.
Oh, happy birthday.
Thank you very much.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah. I actually look great, mate, so I could quite pass for Santa.
Oh dear me.
But yeah, Reese, I couldn't have asked for a better time, to be honest with you. It was a bit. The only downfall was it was the journey from Antalya to Alanya, which in a little mini coach was like 2.5 hours. You know, it's.
Oof.
To be fair, I'd go back to the same place. I would go back there because you know what kind of food that you're expecting now. You know what I mean? We was expecting a bit more pasta. There wasn't as much pasta. We only had pasta offered to us once, where people were saying that the dishes were repeated every day. No, they weren't. You know what I mean? They weren't.
Rita, you cut that bit.
Well, put it this way, Rita. You could get 4 or 5 plates and have 4 or 5 different meals. Yeah. So when they say there's not much variety, that's what I'm saying. I don't get it. Then you've also got all the fresh salad, which is all the proper tomatoes, you know, and the whole is also cut up with diced up lettuce. You've got like the dips, you've got the beetroot stuff, then you've got all like the actual sauces, which are like a sweet sauce, sour sauce, then you've got your gherkins, peppers, chilies, everything's there. You know what I mean? You could load plates up with it, and that'd be every meal. Yeah, and that's every meal. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We had more of the main meals than what we did of the desserts, because the desserts there were quite a desired taste. Like there was a lot of it tasted like a treacly taste. There's a lot of coconut. You know, there was a lot of like a sponge, but my missus wasn't familiar with the sponge. Ones that looked like cheesecake but tasted nothing, and the texture was nothing like cheesecake. You know, so it's yeah. So it was the desserts, and they're like little square cubes of it. You know, it's not like you get a full bowl of it. You know, because you couldn't eat a full bowl of it to start with. But yeah, it was nice. I can't wait to go back. I can't wait to go back, and that's a good thing, you know. Alanya in Turkey, mate. No, we stayed at the Muz Hotel on Cleopatra Beach, mate, on the south side of Turkey. Where the paragliders are, mate. Beautiful, mate. And the sea, I was in the sea every day because I could not get my head around why it was so warm. Because you go to the sea here, the sea in Tenerife, everything is ice cold. You know what I mean? And it was, you just flick your flip-flops off on the beach because you couldn't walk across the beach because it was that hot to stand on in bare feet to take your skin off. So you walk across the beach and you flip literally 8 foot, you know what I mean? Put your flip-flops on the wet part of the sand and just walk straight into the sea and you're in it. That's it. There's none of this splashing yourself and that to accumulate. No, it's just straight in it. I've actually, yeah, I was going to say that because I've actually got the football on in front of me, but I've got it on mute, so no one can hear it, but I can see it. So I won't give anything.
Bruh.
Yeah, I haven't watched the Formula One yet. I'm actually sat here now with my new, I'm sat here in my new Oracle Red Bull race top, courtesy of Turkey. Anyway, for an 11 quid, is what it ended up costing me. Yeah, I've looked on the website and it's £79.95, so I've got it for 11 quid and made it for, you know. And it's front and back printed and that, you know what I mean? It's all on sleeves, the lot. I paid €20 for 2, mate, which is this Oracle one, which is a full front and back, you know. And then, yeah, the Red Bull Oracle one, got all Type Pure, SO, and Puma and all that on it. And then I got the the 1972-73 Pink Floyd Dark Side of the Moon t-shirt as well, mate. And I paid 20 quid English money for the two. You know what I mean? But then I bought myself a Gucci one. I bought my Vlada Gucci one, which is embroidered. It's not, you know, it's not a sticker. It's actually embroidered Gucci and all that. And I paid fucking €5 each, so you know, £4.60 or whatever. You know what I mean? So, yeah, it's all coffee stuff, mate. But it's good quality coffees. You know, they're known for good quality coffees, tea and hair and yeah, they do good coffees and stuff over there, mate. Tea, hair, the lot. That's it, mate. You can go to Turkey, kick yourself out in some new club, or go and get your teeth done, a new hair implant, come back a different person.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back for another interesting race, hopefully. It's a bit of a smaller grid, I believe, but that doesn't mean anything. We got 6 drivers out here at Watkins Glen for the RCC race, so we're just into qualifying. We're just going to be the first car on a lap, so we will ride on board there for the first lap, see what she can set the pace with. She hasn't, oh dear, she's had a bit of an off there, so we'll go with Carlos instead then. So we'll watch Carlos here, see what he can do to set the pace. Grid. Really good track limits there. That looked very close to the wall. So Carlos comes through the final corner. Let's see what he sets the pace for. It'll be a 1:45.8. Let's see what the rest of the grid can do. Here Toby comes across the line to go 1 second slower. Like drive across, goes third. Pops takes third away. Let's see what Kato can do.
What we make, guys, is just need to go and grab a drink. It'll be set in 2 seconds.
Not sure what KO's doing. I'll just let a Carlos through. So at the moment, Carlos is fastest through. It'll be interesting to see who will be fastest at the end of qualifying though. Just 10-minute qualifying session. So we're gonna watch Kate onto his first flying lap. Kato has been faster than his own. He won the last weekend's race. But last weekend was full of action as well. Especially in the minis. It was crazy.
I wasn't here to calm everyone down, see? That's what it was.
Oh, yes. So not last weekend, the weekend before. So previous round was madness. So let's see, is he going to be fastest in the second sector? Carlos could see himself move down to second place with Kato really pushing the car. This is going to be close. Whoa! 2/10 in that there. Can Carlos go any quicker? Kato. Personally, for me, qualifying doesn't really matter. It's the race that matters, because that's what losing the points apart from one fastest lap point. That's what when I race, I always perform better in the race, and I do qualifying. It's very rare I have a good qualifying, and if I do, it's for some unknown circumstance. Just under 2 minutes until qualifying ends, so that'll be one more lap for each driver basically. So okay, Carlos is gonna go again. He's on his outlap now. It's gonna be a tight. He'll have roughly about 20 seconds spare. So the timing boards are all quiet at the moment because they're all on their warm-up lap. I say Kato's on his warm-up lap, it looks like he's on his flying lap. So here we go. Let's find So it's Tuggy that's gonna have the final lap. That looks. Can Tuggy dethrone Kato or move up second and dethrone Carlos from that second place? Kato is in the pits, so he's just got to hope he's done enough. Oof, Tuggy with a bit of a ambitious run through the chicane. Hopefully not a penalty, but doesn't seem like it. So it looks like one driver might not potentially even make it. It's going to be Pops. Oh no, Pops is already on a lap, so Pops will be the last car to set. It will be the first car to set their final lap. It's not going to be a good lap time though. It's going to be 1 second slower. So let's go back to Tuggy here as he makes his way through the final sector. Will he go purple or will he go green? Gone blue, so he's posted his best time, but only just. So currently it's quite a big gap from second to third. It's over a second. I don't think Tuggy's going to do it, but across the line, holy Jesus. So on to viewer, I don't know your name, sorry. Paul, right, there you go. That's good to know, Paul. So Paul comes across the final corner. And he's going to stay in fourth. Now, what can Rita do? Is she on a Sunday drive or is she going to go purple? No. Not at the moment. What's Carlos? Oh wait, yeah, Carlos. Let's see. Nothing. No, Carlos couldn't do anything. Can Rita? She's off the pace. No. So, Kato takes pole position from Carlos to Tuggy. Paul to Pops to Rita.
What happened to you, Rita? Doing daily races?
Oh no.
Yeah.
Yep.
Good luck and have fun. Always.
Right, so here we go.
First night of proper racing, so take it easy with it, guys.
We're gonna get underway here. We are gonna ride. We've got horns. Everyone's excited. Here we go. We're underway here. Carlos on the attack already. Just ducking behind Kato. Is he going to look down the inside? He is, but Kato's going to have the more momentum out the corner. saying that, Carlos was almost alongside him. Rita's fighting Pops back there. There looks like they're 3 wide from back here, which is not an ideal thing to do. There's a car in the wall. Oh, and there's a crash. So that would be a caution there.
I knew it was going to happen, so I slowly let Rita go in front on that first corner. Yeah, it looked like...
It's a bit of first lap drama. So we're back underway. Let's see, can Carlos get a jump on Kato, or does Kato manage to catch him sleeping? Kato's run wide. Carlos in the lead here. Kato's now looking for another way past, but Toggy's also looking. But let's see what happens through this next couple of corners. There's a car up in the barrier, but they all keep it clean this time through. It looked like Pops. Rita's now gonna... Oh, that's brave, that's really brave. Whoa! What a move from Rita. Who's that? Oh my god, there's Carlos, Kato and Toggy. Oh, we're having a bit of a squabble there. Kato's now alongside Carlos. Carlos has the inside for this corner. Let's see. Carlos out wide, bit of contact, but they both keep it straight. Look at this. Paul's now in on this. Carlos being challenged by Paul. Paul takes the inside line. Carlos out wide. Carlos being dropped down all of the positions here. Look at that. Pops is through. Rita's going to try and follow Pops through, but Carlos is going to come back at Pops. Rita just waiting now. Waiting for the move to arrive. Oh, Toggy's off. Oh, so is Pops. That was very wide from a Pops there. Carlos, Pops. Oh, it's all very close. They were practically. That was amazing racing from those 3 there. Carlos somehow keeping 3rd, but losing that 2nd place was pretty bad timing, I just guess. So the grid currently now, after 1 green lap of racing, goes Kato, Paul, Carlos, Rita, Pops and Toggy. Toggy had an unlucky moment just in the 2nd sector, dropping him back, but Pops got a penalty. I'm not sure where from, but I think it might have been the corner before they all decided they wanted to try and race off track. But Rita's just hanging back at the moment. Oh, Paul's ran it wide. Carlos up the inside. Paul's going to try the undercut here to the next corner. Can he do it? He's got it. I think he's got it. He's going to have the inside line for this next corner. He's done it. Fair play. But Carlos is going to go back up the inside of him. Oh my god. Oh, that was very close. That almost looked like Rita was coming out. Oh, Paul's run it wide. Rita's on the hunt for a Carlos now. She'll try not to run out of fuel this time. But it's all calmed down at the moment as few people have got time penalties, so Pops running a bit wide there. Can Toggy compromise from that? He's going to try it around the outside, but Toggy's on the grass. Oh, so is Pops, so that's put a spanner in the works for both of them. Both are going to have really dirty tyres now, so we'll see what they can do. Pops with a penalty as well, so that's not going to help him. So Tuggy goes through and Pops, but Pops still going to be hot on his heels. Meanwhile, Carlos and Rita are battling. Rita's actually made the move, but can Carlos get a better run? I don't think he can at the moment. Maybe he's going to just wait until the first corner, unless he's going to go for it there. Fair play if Carlos makes this work. He's going to have the inside, but Rita's going to try go down the inside by the looks of it. She's pulled out. She's gone for it. Wow. Wow. What a move from Rita there. Carlos left enough room. Now Carlos has just got to keep his head down and see if he can catch back up to Rita. But it'd be interesting to see how the rest of this race goes. Just for now, we're going to go back to Toggy and Pop's race. Pop's going to go on the outside of the chicane. Oh, and across the grass. Pops goes. So Carlos with it. 0.5 penalty. Let's see what happens here. Can Paul catch Carlos? Cato's in the pits there, so will everyone else peel in? No, Rita stays out. Carlos in, Paul's in. Toggy stays out. What about Pops? Looks like Pops is coming in. That on track. Someone just took a photo of green to the finish. So we got 10 minutes of full racing left. It's a 20-minute race. Who will come out on top? Rita
Right,
Different
so
fuel.
let's fuel on.
So Pop's going for a bold strategy there and moving on to the soft compound tire. He might try for fastest lap if he doesn't think he can fight. So Paul just struggling a little bit with grip by the looks of it. Where so let's see what's Rita gonna do here. She's got a gap. She's gonna take the pits here. Well, Toggy's gonna do the same thing. They've got a 37-second gap to Kato, but I don't think it's gonna be enough. I reckon they need at least 50 seconds or so for six. Depends on what the fuel strategies and tires are.
Evening, Dan.
Kato's coming into the second to last corner now. This is gonna get close. I don't think Reed's gonna do it, but we're into the final corner now. Kato now goes onto the front stretch. Rita's just left her pit stop, but no, it's not gonna be close enough for Rita. She drops all the way down into fourth here, and Toggy in fifth. So let's watch this battle heat up at the front here from Paul and Carlos. Not a lot of action going on in this race, but is to be expected with only a few cars. Rita and Toggy are going to try work together in these last 7 minutes of the race to try and catch up to the main group. They've got an 11-second lead, but meanwhile Carlos down the inside of Paul's just struggling with grip apparently, but he's all over the back of Carlos in this sector. He's gonna I thought he was gonna try around the outside of this hairpin up here, but don't know. These boys have gained some time to Kato, because Kato was a couple of seconds up the road when they pitted. So what, his pit up was a 147, and Carlos's was a 149, but his outlap was 6 seconds quicker. So it's just under a second of a gap between Kato and Carlos here. And these Mercedes road cars, very wide line from Carlos. Definitely just testing the track limits here. That gap is coming down quite quickly. That's 5 tenths now. 4 tenths. This could get very spicy in the last 5 minutes. Purple first sector, but potentially a bit too much of a cut. Hopefully not. We're about to see Kato's struggling. That time is really coming down now. Little wide there from Carlos. I just see a bit of dirt flick up in the air. These two are very close all of a sudden. I don't know what's happening with Kato. He's struggling on these cold tyres, I guess. Well, these new tyres. But they have got to make him last this next 5 minutes. Look at Kato. He's taking all of the wider lines. Just Carlos all over the back. Carlos is going to try it around the outside. Carlos, ooh, Kato very squarely out of there. Is Carlos going to do his textbook move and try it down the inside of the final corner? No, he's going to stick behind Kato. Kato gets a bit out of shape there. Carlos is alongside Kato. They are banging doors there. Carlos takes the lead onto the next lap, but Kato's going to try down the inside now. Kato late braking. Carlos on the undercut. What a smooth move from Carlos. Carlos takes back first from Kato. Kato still trying to catch up to Carlos's pace, I guess. I'm not sure what's going on. He's over a second quicker, Carlos is, than Kato at the moment. Kato's got that DRS, I'd say, almost. It looked like it then. But slipstream, but couldn't make anything work into chicane. He wasn't going to risk it. Carlos running a tad bit wide, maybe just opening the door for Kato. Kato is all over the back. Kato looked like he's going to try around the outside. He's going to try it around the outside. Kato's going to get the slingshot on Carlos, but Carlos defends it very well. Carlos to the inside to defend. Oh, Kato's off! A bit of contact between Carlos and Kato. Kato get late. Kato. Oh my god. Now Paul's gonna get involved. Carlos and Kato. Kato having a bit of a late break moment. Carlos running a tad bit wide. This is gonna allow Kato around the outside now. But doesn't matter. Carlos is gonna try go down to the inside now, Kato. Door handles again. This is immense. So Carlos on the inside, Kato around the outside. Kato's gonna have the inside for the next corner, but can Carlos do anything about it? They've got to be careful of Paul here. Paul's gonna get involved in the action now. These two are really close racing. So we've got basically 2 minutes left of this racing, so 1 or 2 laps of this track left to do. Who's going to come out victorious? This is going to get really close right at the end. Carlos going to try. No, he thought he was going for it up the hill then, but Carlos decided to wait. He's going to possibly try it in the middle sector, or maybe he's going to try it at the chicane if he's got enough speed. He's not close enough this time. Carlos
over down there. Nice. My heart's been.
Return props are exchanging positions there. Carlos dropping off the back here of Tuggy, but not Tuggy, sorry, Kato. But now he's, as soon as I say this, they come back up close together. Let's see. He's gone for the dive. Oh Christ! I thought he was going for it then. Kato's just running the outside line at the moment. Maybe a strategy. Carlos using the slipstream. He's going to go to the outside of Kato here. Kato's going to have the inside line, so it's going to be in his favour. But was Carlos going to do it? No, I thought he was going to go for the switcheroo. Kato's still defending that inside line. Carlos was powerful in that inside line if he could get to it, but Kato now knows the trick, I believe. And he's going to defend that inside line most of the time, I feel. So 1 more lap here at Watkins Glen. The sun looks like it's just starting to set. I could be wrong. I'm probably wrong. God, this is interesting. So they're on their final lap. Carlos is really close here, but just not sure if he can get it. Really close now. I don't even. He's 11th. He's around. He's going for the outside. Oh, bit of contact. I just see a bit.
That didn't work, did it?
Oh, this is gonna be close. Carlos is trying to pedal that Merc anywhere, but it just seems Kato's got him at this point in time. Unless he makes a miracle happen or Kato slips up. He's gone for it. He's gone. Oh my god, that was a dive. Wow. Carlos is slowing down. Has Carlos run out of fuel? Carlos out of fuel. Oh my gosh. Right at the end here, Carlos runs out of fuel. Kato's gonna hold on to a first place here, and Paul brings it home in second. Kato going all the way down to the pit wall. Toggy in third. Carlos coming home in fifth. That is gutting for Carlos.
Gained a place there for no reason. Yeah. Nice racing, Reece. I enjoyed that.
So we'll be back in a couple of minutes with our next race. I will just have a look through our comments.
I'm gonna go out and have my dinner, and I'll be back for the ICC. Right.
Alright, see you all